Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna pull all that off that phone. Oh yeah, this is a lot better. Yeah, Mom, I'm kind of, whoa. Thought I felt that potato masher being. Sometimes I work like a. One of my friends called me Arrow Worldwide when I worked with him. Sometimes I'm like a bull in a china shop. Boy, I ain't kidding. Wow, we might have did something here. You gotta taste this.
I don't want to taste none
Please.
right now.
I'm telling you, I think
Okay.
we. Like, put them green onions in there, boy. That's enough?
Probably.
We can put them all if you want to. We're gonna mix this up. And we're gonna scoop it out in them pans and mold it or do whatever. We can eat it just like this. That stuff's good.
It tastes kind of like boudin.
Yeah. Some people you talking to, if they're not from Louisiana, they might not know what boudin is.
Should I tell them?
Oh, I don't know. I guess.
Boudin is another one of these Cajun dishes that you'll see maybe only in Louisiana. I'm not really sure. I haven't been to a lot of other states and asked them if they had boudin, but
B-O-U-D-I-N, but the
B-O-U-D-I-N.
Cajun people call that boudin.
And the Cajun people pronounce it boudin. And it looks like a sausage. It's
almost like rice dressing.
It's almost like rice dressing stuffed into a casing. And the casing is probably almost always hog intestine. And the stuffing is, like I said, rice dressing, but it's not your typical rice dressing. It usually has, it's a lot of pork in it. So anyway, it has a lot of green onions in a good boudin, which I used to eat boudin. I don't really eat that anymore, but that's how I know that this tastes kind of like boudin did. And when we would thaw it out, when you thaw something out, moisture comes out of it sometimes. Well, I had that going on with it. But what I would do is when I would take it out, I would wrap it in paper towels and set it in a bowl, and that would take care of it. That would absorb the extra water out of it. So it wasn't really a problem. And I didn't complain at all because the end product was so delicious. And like he said, we would eat it on crackers. You could eat it on a sandwich. For him, he could take it on a deer stand. If you went on an outing or anything,
take it to work.
You could just take a little bit with you, and you would have a nice, decent meal, you'd have a very good hearty snack or a light, decent meal with it.
I don't think I'm gonna put any more salt in it.
Okay.
But it tastes good to me.
It's probably just fine now. So.
But I'm not gonna put any more stock in it.
Okay.
Some people are gonna do it different. I know, but like I said, if it be the real HogHead cheese, whatever they boil that HogHead with would make it congeal.
Yeah.
And so that's the only thing we might be missing. But to me, this is cleaner.
You wanna bring your pans over here, or okay. Try to help you get this cleared off a little.
We can put some in this and put that in the ice box. What you think?
Yeah. Should we oil it?
Well, I don't think so.
Or maybe put some of that stuff in it so it'll come out easy. That press and seal, maybe.
How about this?
Okay.
We'll put a little olive oil, but it's gonna come out good though.
Let me get your paper towel.
Oh no, Mr. E, bull in a china shop.
Mr. E. Mr. E don't have time to wait for me to get no paper towel. He is ready to go. You see, by the time I get there with whatever he needs, he's already finished doing what he got to do. So that's how Mr. E operates. He's very, very much faster than I am.
Yeah, well, I move around too fast. That's a lot to do with why I done had so many injuries too.
That's why I keep trying to tell you to slow down.
Oh yeah. Now, here we go, y'all. Look at this. Now, Mama, what you recommend that I do? Should I use my hands? I mean, I wash them every few seconds here. Or what? I want to kind of like smash it down and press it down.
Maybe you could use a little piece of that press and seal.
Well, how about like this? I don't know. What you mean? Oh, yeah, to put on it?
Yeah.
How am I doing,
And
though?
just press it down. Fine.
It's a big old meatloaf, kind of, you know? Look at there. You see? Look at that. Hey, boy, huh?
Yeah. It's kind of like making your own luncheon meat.
Yeah.
Kind of like, you know how Spam comes or corned beef or something like along those lines. But instead, it's fresh and it doesn't have any preservatives in it whatsoever.
And you know that.
And you know what you put in it. You know you didn't put, you know, the worst parts of the animal.
Right. This
you
is made.
selected the best parts of the animal. You made sure that you've taken out any gristle or just anything that looks questionable. You've taken that out and put that in the scrap bucket and set it aside. And only the very best of the meat is going into this. You are making it. You know what's in it. You can control the salt content in it and everything else that you put into it. So, you know, we do buy lunch meat here. We do buy smoked turkey breast. And actually, we even had some bologna
We
here.
had some beef bologna the other day.
We had beef bologna here the other day.
But we don't hardly ever buy any kind of meat. But every once in a while, we'll eat something like that.
It's nice to do what we're doing here because we do like to eat these kind of quick meats on our crackers and sandwiches, especially at night for something light to eat before we go to bed. We usually make a big meal at lunchtime, and then at night we don't want to have that big meal. We just want something light, and
we've been making
this
sandwiches.
Works good for us.
We've been making sandwiches and eating mustard greens and turnip greens and turnips every night for a month or two. How you like that, Mom?
It looks real good.
We're gonna call that and done. That's gonna go in the icebox tomorrow. We're gonna pull it out of there and we'll try it for y'all. It's gonna be what it'll be.
Yep. Okay. Here's the moment of truth. It's still a little crumbly, but it's gonna do fine on a cracker. I'm convinced of that. Let's see how it tastes. Oh my gosh. It's seasoned perfect. I'm about to tell Mr. E. I'll put him some on some crackers and bring it to him. I think he'll like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slice this into some bricks and wrap them in some saran wrap and freeze them. I have a whole other pan of it. So I'll leave some of it out for us to snack on, and then I'll freeze the rest of it. deer neck cheese. That's what I'm gonna label these. Okay, so these are 5. I got 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. I have 8 more in the freezer. So that makes me 25 blocks. That's pretty good. I'm just gonna go on ahead and put these into these gallon-sized Ziploc bags and put them in the freezer. Okay, we got a pretty good haul there. Our nephew Baden really loves this, so he's definitely going to be getting a block of this. So shout out to Baden. How you doing? So shout out to Baden. You're going to be getting a block of this. And we're done. So that concludes this session of the HogHead cheese without the hog and without the head. And it's made with deer neck, so we'll call it deer neck cheese. How about that?
Hey, y'all ain't got some more of that deer neck cheese?